guys, welcome back. Well, as you can see, we have a different story here. I thought I would try something different. I've got so many books and I'd like to try out as many as possible. Now I know everybody, well, most people like Marvel, and so yeah, I've got this one here to try out. And as you can see, Marvel, the storybook collection. So let's see. Now I think what it is, I think it'll go for each superhero and give you a bit of a backstory or something along those lines. But yeah, we'll see what it's like. Here we go. Iron Man origin. So it's origin stories. So Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Avengers Assemble. Avengers Assemble. Now I think that's only for the United Kingdom. I think it's just the Avengers for the rest of the world. But I think it's yeah, for the United Kingdom. And then Guardians of the Galaxy Beginnings. But we're going to do one story at a time. See what you guys think to it and go from there. Right, it's very shiny at the top, so obviously I'll be reading the words, and then if you follow along best you can. This is Tony Stark. Tony's usually a regular guy, only with a lot more money. But when Tony puts on his special armour, he becomes more powerful than most other people. He even has a different name. When Tony puts on his armour, he becomes the invincible Iron Man. Tony wasn't born a superhero. He hasn't always fought to protect people. But with villains on the loose, villains like Titanium Man and Ironmonger, who use Tony's technology for their own evil purposes, Tony feels it is his responsibility to stop them. Tony, I think I need to let it focus for a second. Tony didn't always get the job done this easily, or this well. Tony's armour wasn't always so sleek. In fact, when he first became Iron Man, Tony's armour didn't even shine. But if you really want to know how Iron Man was born, we need to start with the man behind the mask. We need to start with Tony. Tony had so much money that he could go anywhere he wanted. He loved to have fun, and he loved the finer things in life. But Tony also worked hard. He was a brilliant inventor, and he knew all sorts of things about science. He loved to work with magnetic fields. Using them, he cheated. Oh my goodness me, what is wrong with me? He created a powerful energy force that he called repulsor technology. The military was interested in Tony's work. In fact, it was in a secret army lab that Tony's life was changed forever. An enemy army attacked and Tony was badly hurt. Since Tony was famous, he was recognised right away. The enemy knew all about his inventions. They tossed him in a prison cell filled with electronic and mechanical equipment. They wanted him to create a mighty weapon for them. To make things worse, they told Tony that his heart had been hurt in the blast. He didn't have much longer to live. Tony soon found he was not alone in the cell. The enemy had captured another famous scientist, Professor Yinsen. The enemy wanted the two men to work together on the great weapon, but Professor Yinsen had other ideas. He knew a way to keep Tony alive. The two men worked tirelessly to create something that would save Tony's life and, at the same time, help them to escape the prison. Finally, the men completed the device that Tony would always need to wear on his chest in order to keep his heart beating. But that wasn't all they had created. Using Tony's repulsor technology, they had built boots that could help a man fly, gloves that could crush steel, and a helmet that could protect a man from the most terrible blast. Tony put on the armour and proved that no walls could hold. Could hold the Iron Man. It wasn't long before the enemy realised they were fighting a losing battle. After he had escaped from prison and saved Professor Yinsen, Tony flew home. But almost as soon as he got there, he realised that he could now help where others couldn't. He was strong, unstoppable, and frightening. But maybe he was a little too frightening. Tony didn't want innocent people to be scared of him. He decided the suit needed to change. Tony thought that Iron Man needed something as smooth and as stylish as he was. He needed to create a lighter suit. Although his chest plate couldn't change everything around it could. Soon Tony perfected the armour. And the invincible Iron Man was born again. And as Iron Man, Tony never stopped fighting. He protects people at home and around the world. And when he's not fighting for justice as Iron Man, Tony runs his company, Stark Industries. Stark Industries might need Tony to be a businessman, but with new villains attacking every day, the world needed Tony to be Iron Man. Oh, so that's Iron Man done, and the next one you can see is going to be Captain America. Apologies for getting some of those words all mixed up. Yeah, I'm just trying to... Oddly enough, you probably can't see it, but from this angle, the glare makes it really difficult. But anyway, apologies for that. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy that story, click like. If you'd like to see more, click subscribe. And you'll see the rest in this collection and all the other ones that I've got. So guys, have a great day, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.